What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to show you something that is truly amazing and horrifying at the same time. This is the new reality. This is the time we live in right now where people have no regard of getting caught or any shame in the crimes they try to do. They target old people, young people, women, men, everybody. This is one of the reasons why you have to be careful of your surroundings and don't trust anybody around your personal space, your woman, or even your children. Check this out.
Of every parent's worst nightmare. A man seen trying to snatch a child at a CVS. The child's father and Good Samaritan here fighting to keep that boy from being taken away. And Local 10's Cody Weddle live now in Miami Beach with a frightening video. Cody.
And Calvin, before we show you this, it's important to know this child is okay. He is with his family. But as you said there, just a worst nightmare for so many parents, and shocking video here. Let's take a look at that video. You can see that child and that family. They're about to walk out of the CVS here located in the 7400 block of Collins Avenue. And you see that man, he just bends down. It appears he attempts to scoop up that little kid. It appears that kid is only a few years old. A fight ensues. The man there, who police say is the child's father, very quickly confronting that man, and he's able to make sure that he does not get away with that child. So again, the child is okay, but just some disturbing video for so many parents to see.
I'm holding my daughter right now in my arms, so as strong as I can, and it's just always have to watch out, you know. It's very terrifying that it happens actually a day in a store where people are around. I don't understand.
It is very scary because we have a 11-year-old, so I mean you can never imagine that someone all of a sudden, you know, wow, can appear like that and take your child away. So
this happened earlier this morning. The good news here is Miami Beach police telling us that some officers were nearby. They noticed the situation. They were able to quickly detain that man. That man is still detained. He's being questioned to try to figure out what exactly happened here, what he was trying to do. If you have any information that could help police on this one, you can always call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number is 305-471-TIPS.
See that? Man, I saw that. I couldn't believe it. Did you see how he came in there? Just walking like nothing. And then he got close enough to the boy to where he just swooped down on him like a hawk and tried to snatch him. And listen, you can't tell me that wasn't planned. In my opinion, it had to be planned. He had to be outside watching and waited until they went through the counter. He saw him go in the store. He just stood outside, watched them come back out, like seen them coming towards the counter, and he timed it to where when he came in and the way they was walking, he was going to grab the kid and try to run past them out the door. I don't know what that was about, but that looked planned. Did you see the guy? The guy couldn't get a good grasp on him. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, he going to jump at the guy because the guy, you can see the guy wasn't the fighting type. And I know probably he was trying to get over the shock of somebody just grabbing his child. Man, people are buck wild. Yo, they just snatching people now. That's what we doing. We just snatching people. We going to snatch your kid right in front of you. I don't even know what type of dude this was. I don't know if he was a Spanish dude, a black dude, or whatever. But he walked out of there and just walked like it was nothing. Left his hoodie and everything. Hopefully he left some DNA evidence. But that's crazy that somebody would do that. I mean, that's scary right there. That is some scary stuff. Could you imagine if the woman was just by herself, no man to help her? He would have snatched that child. That was a frail woman. And he'd have ran off shit and never caught him. My man walked down the street. Luckily, the police caught him. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I mind my business, but if I had seen that, I would have helped that dude. Because I can empathize. If that happened to my child, man, I expect somebody to help me. I'd have tried to get him, at least get him on the ground and like get him held down or something with the man. Come on, man. Them other people standing around just looking like, they probably didn't know what was going on. But man, come on. Come on. He walked out. I'd have followed him. You know what I'm saying? I would have kept my distance, but I'd have been on, like, get on the phone right now. I'd have been following him. Luckily, the police caught this guy. I'm anxious to see what this is about because it looked like he planned that. The way he timed it, and he was walking, didn't look at the kid really. Boom, try to grab him. Quick. Maybe this guy got enemies. I don't know. But what I do know is the date and time that we in right now, the day and times that we in right now, people don't give a F. They don't. Now think about this. Every time they go in the store, they scared. It does some, some type of mental PTSD. Every time you going in and out of the store, they probably never go in that store again. That CVS might lose business because they, how people are on the street. Yo, they snatch people up there at that CVS. Don't go over there. This thing has a effect that goes out in a negative light. People like this, I'm gonna try to follow up this story. I get hit with so many stories, but I'm trying to follow up this story because I'm trying to see the motive of why he did that. I mean, what would make you do that to people you don't know? Maybe it was planned. Maybe somebody was like, yo, I'll give you $100 to grab that kid. You never know. But I mean, just thinking about it, like right now, like I said, people say they don't feel safe. They don't. And that's your proof right there. People are out of control. And it's like a rash of crimes that have come out of nowhere. And it's like all over the place. This is happening. Remember the girl in Arizona? The guy tried to jump out the car and grab her. I'm not trying to spread anything, but I mean, this is just my personal opinion. They do this in other countries. So I don't know if like all these rash of weird crimes that normal citizens in America don't do is from people that's not from here. Think about that. Because you're starting to see a lot of women starting to get kidnapped, grabbed, touched, freaked on, humped, moaned and touched. What the It's just out of the blue. You ever notice? I said this a long time ago. I stopped saying it. You'll see one crazy crime, and then it'll be a pattern of them. You'll just see a pattern of all these crimes, the same type of crime, back to back to back for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it'll stop and it'll go to something else, and it'll be a pattern of that. That's scary. And I know that little boy shook up. And when they gathered themselves and they went home today, and because this happened this morning, guys, they still rattled. I got to give the father credit, man. He stepped up. He defended his child. Instant instinct to protect his child. I got to give him his respect. And the woman got the child out the way so the dad could handle my man. But honestly, that whole store should have handled him. He should have prayed for that he was still breathing before them police came. Because this type of action shouldn't be tolerated. That's an ultimate violation of somebody's peace to do that to their child. Baby didn't even look at him, just walking. You do that to somebody's kid? Ain't feeling it. I hope this guy get what he deserves, and I hope, some more information come out on this, because that's strange behavior to just grab a strange child and risk getting killed. You try to snatch him basically from the arms of his parents almost. I mean, he was intent on taking that child, and for what? What price was so, what made that so valuable that you risk your freedom? I mean, God knows what he was going to do to the kid, but it don't even matter. He's caught, and that's the good thing. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.